The relationship between Jalen Green and Draya Michele is unique at best. There is a 17-year-old age gap where Draya Michele herself has a son the same age as Jalen Green. And people have been talking about this weird relationship all over the internet.
Yeah. I know, I wanted to ask you too. I mean, there's been a lot of negativity surrounding your relationship. I mean, I wanted to know, like, what do you have to say to a lot of people that have anything negative to say about you guys' relationship?
We try to stay off the internet and not really listen to that kind of stuff.
We also don't care.
You also don't care. Okay, so for you don't care. Okay.
And the majority of people believe that Draya Michele is using Jalen Green. For those who don't know, Draya Michele is like an actor or a social media influencer who right before Jalen Green was tied to NFL quarterback Tyrod Taylor. And then there was a big mess about that. You see, she refused to move out of Tyrod Taylor's home, in which she said she had the right to be there because they had a verbal agreement, but the courts thought otherwise. And what made it worse was while she was living in the home of Tyrod Taylor, she was also doing this in the house. But that's not the only part. You see, Draya Michele has a history or a character flaw of being promiscuous.
Thoughts on the rumored relationship between Draya Michele and Jalen Green. Joe Budden called her a predator. But me personally, I don't know a whole lot about her. I mean, I know she dated Orlando Scandrick. I think they have a child together. But that's about what I know about her. Damn, Gil, why you under got a stone? Man, Gil, Gil, this man sat up here stone face. I'm up here talking, so you know a lot about her.
And no, I'm not hating on Draya Michele. She actually has a theory about how to delete your honus.
You have an iconic phrase. I feel like you could delete your honus. Have you ever explained so what does that mean?
Yeah. I still stand on that.
Yeah.
I still confirm that because you may have been a hoe back in your day. You may have slept around a bit, but if you find that one,
What makes it deleted?
You just don't have to do it anymore.
As you can see, Gilbert Arenas has went into more graphic details about Draya Michele and her quote-unquote lip service that she gave him in the back of a car one night. But hey, we all know Draya Michele was tied to Diddy and has pretty much been out there allegedly passing around those cheeks. So it was very interesting to see that she would take the opportunity to get with somebody who was 18 years younger than her. And not only that, the fact that the guy would accept a relationship with a woman that is almost older to be his mom. And of course, people thought that they looked like a good couple. But she gave an interview to The Shade Room. And this was the disturbing thing that I heard.
More kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So the person you're dating, you see a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and I feel like at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on because I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid and let's just
really?
see.
So you would
I'm very free spirit. I'm very open and just
Stop the cap.
You see, in her honest opinion, she didn't really have a lot of faith in Jalen Green because The Shade Room asking her about the guy that she's with right now. And do you feel that you can have a relationship with this person? She thought about it and she said, listen, it's not really necessary for me to stay with this person. I don't mind coming around and passing my cheeks around to have a baby. And then we'll kind of just leave after that. And the thing is that probably while she's saying that, the guy Jalen Green doesn't believe that really she's talking about him. And this is the mistake that many guys make because, hey, she's with me right now. She's doing what I need to do right now. I don't feel like we're going to break up because whatever she did in her past doesn't equate to me right now. Well, then, the people did their research. They went over to Draya and Michelle's page, and then they went and they typed in Jalen. Now, Jalen Green, his Instagram is just Jalen, right? With the check mark. He has 2.4 million followers. Now, if you go to Draya and Michelle's page, she has 9.4 million followers. And as you're typing in his name on the Instagram list, want to know what you'll find?
So the word is, there's trouble in paradise. There's trouble in Disneyland. I didn't say it, y'all. They said it. Courtesy of Uncut. They said, ooh, trouble in Disneyland. 40-year-old Draya and her 23-year-old baby daddy, Jalen Green, unfollow each other. As you know, they have like a 20-year age gap. And he's her son age. And basically, they decided to unfollow each other. So they're saying there's trouble with them, relationship, what's going on with that. He does have other baby moms. And everybody was like, why is she messing with somebody that's her son age? That's weird. She's too old for that. And she was like, I'm going to stick beside him. And, they've been together ever since, even though through all the scrutiny. But it turns out like they unfollowed each other. So something happened.
That's right. She's not following him at all. And then she posted this interesting story just 18 hours ago. Life's too short to be mysterious. Be wildly obsessed with the things and people you love. Another post after that, 16 hours ago, was one of her young kids in the swimming pool. So we do know that what she does love is her children. Want to know what she doesn't love? The kids' fathers, right? She doesn't love you guys. She loves her kids. And guys, women who are like this and they have this perspective, want to know what you have to believe? You're not going to change them. It's not going to happen, all right? And that's fine. You're not going to change them. They have a view of the world. It's not going to matter how much you do, how many booty clapping sessions you give them, whatever, right? It's not going to work. And she knew it wasn't going to work. She knew it wasn't going to work with a guy like Jalen Green, a guy who has so many opportunities. He's not going to probably be faithful with a guy with a lot of opportunities. His career is starting to do very well. He's going to get more opportunities dating and money like that. I mean, she's only there for a short time and she probably understood that. And she wanted another kid and then, hey, get some child support for the baby she has. And maybe it might work out, but she knew that it wouldn't work out. And all of that is fine too. But guys, you gotta always understand, hey, this is kind of how some of these ladies are. And when you know that, you should stay away from them, period. And this is what you should also know. You should also know that you're no different, guy, than anybody else she's had in her life. You may think you're different. You might be funny. She might be saying you're different, but the reality is you're the same. Let me tell you this story. Story time music! One day I was dating a chick that lived in another country in Europe. I used to be crazy about this chick, right? And she used to give me some of those sounds, those booty clapping sounds, all right? Like the best I ever had in my life till this day. She's like top 5. No, she's like number 1. She fell off, but she was good, okay? Now, she told me one day that her ex-boyfriend, the girlfriend of his, found that they had made a booty clap session tape and posted it on a website, okay? Now, somehow I went and I typed in what her other name was and I couldn't find it. And then one day I indeed found it. And you wanna know what I found out? I found out that particular lady sounded exactly like she sounded with me. I mean, the same mannerisms, the same cadences, the same exact everything. The same thing that she talks about when she's with me in the sessions, she was saying the same thing to him. The same groans and all of that, right? There's nothing that was different. And that was the first time that I've actually heard it in my life where a woman that I thought I was doing a lot with in the bedroom was sounding the exact same, meaning that she does the same sound effects with everyone, okay? Everyone gets the same effects. Doesn't matter if you meet her tomorrow or if you marry her. It's the same for all. Well, know what that meant for me? I was not perfect, okay? It is what it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Scar the bell. We're out.